Hi, welcome to Respo. This is Ishan and Devashish for you. We're in Florida at the moment. It's been 2 days here. It's been a mixed journey, to be honest. There were three matches that were supposed to be scheduled. Two of them got washed away. There's one that's going to take place today.
In
And
fact, three got
yeah,
washed away. If you consider Sri Lanka versus Nepal, that was also washed away. So already three matches washed away, and we expect that the fourth one also to be
yes,
washed away, that which is happening today.
exactly.
Pakistan between Pakistan against Ireland.
So it's been a mixed leg here in Florida, to be honest. A lot was expected. Of course, we expected to see some cricket. We did not see that. There are a lot of speculations on that, on the how this ground staff took care of the rains and whether the ICC should have put in more efforts. And of course, that Pakistan team being out of the tournament as well. So Devashish, if I had to ask you, how would you sum up the last 2 days?
It has been a dampener, so as to say, obviously, not to look forward to as far as ICC is concerned when it comes to hosting matches, especially ICC events. Lot to look forward to. Yes, it was a dampener. None of the matches could be taken place here in Florida. So, and that's
Yeah.
the biggest disappointment for the fans, not for the fans, even for the media who has traveled here to cover the matches. So, and it shouldn't have been the case. Means obviously, clearly you can see that there was a lack of organizational facilities, the lack of
Yes.
infrastructure due to which the matches couldn't take place. Had the ground been fully covered, then we could have had at least couple of matches, if not all. So that has been the biggest letdown, biggest disappointment, I would say. But overall, means obviously now much to look forward to because we are traveling to the Caribbean today morning, and
Yeah.
so um, we look forward to that India versus Afghanistan game on Thursday.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Like Devashish mentioned, we're going to the Caribbean. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to start the next part of the store. So it's going to be a lot of interesting cricketing action coming your way as well. Hopefully, then, it might not rain and it should not rain, even though there might be weather forecasts that might suggest that there might be rain. But hopefully, let's just pray that we can expect full days of cricket from here on. But Devashish, let's just discuss this more in detail here. I know we've already spoken about this a lot that the ground staff did put too much effort in the game today, especially. Not many of our viewers know what exactly happened. It did rain for the entire day. In fact, it rained the day before, and after that, it didn't rain at all, and yet there was no match.
Yeah, obviously there were wet patches, and the same area where the patches were there, and due to which the groundsmen did try their level best to dry the surface, but unfortunately it couldn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you see Rohit
Rohit
Sharma.
Sharma is happy.
They were having a fun game.
Yes.
That time they were having a fun game. So the Indian captain was a lot more relaxed. He was there alongside Yuzvendra Chahal, Ravindra Jadeja, Rishabh Pant, and then after that game, Rishabh Pant went in towards the stands where the fans were all waiting. He signed autographs, took selfies, and he spent a lot of time with them. So obviously, the Indian did Indian team India batting coach Vikram Rathod did mention that obviously they did not have a confidence whatsoever, but at the same time they did not wanted anyone to get injured. See,
Yeah.
big Super 8 matches coming up here, you just don't want someone to get injured, and obviously the big match coming up on Super 8 matches. So hopefully everything to look forward to. He also spoke about Virat Kohli, whether as you can see, that those are the pictures of the fans, and there were not many. There were not many Indian
Rahul,
fans.
we're at the moment backstage. Can you just add us in?
Rahul, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you,
Sorry,
Rahul. Thank you
sorry
very
about
much.
that.
That-
We're standing outside at the moment, so there might be some internet issues. But yes, Devashish,
Yeah,
back to what you were
obviously,
saying.
Rishabh went to where the fans were. He spent a long time with the fans. He signed autographs. In fact, the entire stretch of that area, he went to and met each and every one,
Yeah.
and signed autographs. Spent time, given the fans an opportunity to take selfies, and obviously. And as Vikram Rathod, the Team India batting coach, did say that obviously they did not wanted to take a chance. It's tough conditions, obviously they did not have a say whether the match will happen or not. But then, obviously, had the ground been covered fully, then there could have been a chance to have the match. But then, in fact, I asked him
Yeah.
whether it would because we have seen in venues in the subcontinent where the ground is fully covered, but that was not the case. And unfortunately, because when you are hosting a big event like the World Cup, then you should have such kind of
100%. 100%.
and remember, there were forecast of SARS here in these parts. But despite that, ICC or the local organizers did nothing so as to say so that at least there was an urge to get the ground ready today.
Absolutely.
There were food blowers instead of one that
Yeah.
we saw day before yesterday. So a lot to look forward to as far as the organizational part is concerned. But then talking about that Indian team management is obviously they did not want to aggravate risk anyone because the outfield is wet in some areas as we have been talking on this platform for last 2 days. So and also the Vikram Rathod was asked about the Virat Kohli's form, whether it's going to be a concern or not going to the Super 8 matches. But he said nothing to worry about.
Nothing to
And
worry
why
about.
should
Yeah,
we? Because Virat, we know he has been in the best of form. He has been in best of great mindset, and he has been working hard and looking good in the nets. So nothing to worry about, and obviously, so a lot to look forward to as
A
far
lot
as
to
the
look
Super 8
forward to.
matches.
Yes, yes, you're right, Devashish. And to everyone who might question, Virat Kohli should bat at number three. He's not had the best start of the World Cup. Is he in good form? This is someone who's been a world-class player for the longest time. Done well in the recent IPL as well. He's won many ICC Man of the Matches trophy and Man of Player of the Tournament trophies as well. So obviously, this is someone who's been doing this for a very long time. Just because he's had a few off games, that does not mean he's probably off form or is should be demoted down the order. He was batting up the order in the IPL as well. He's opening for RCB, and he should be doing the same at the moment as well. So all the fans who are taking a hit at him, just take it easy. This is someone who's done a lot for Indian cricket, and you should respect him for that. Devashish talking about the Caribbean leg, days are going by really fast. We're going to go to the Caribbean tomorrow. Let's build up this Afghanistan India game. Do you think Afghanistan can cause an upset?
Why not? So obviously, they are when it comes to this format, they are a force to reckon with, and they have a lot of players who have been playing this T20 global league across the world. So they do know what it takes to beat up the bigger opponent. They have done it in the past, and obviously in this format, Afghanistan on their day can beat any opponent. Can beat any opponent. And so it will be a tough contest. Yes. Uh, so everything to look forward to at the Kensington Oval in Barbados on Thursday when India take on Afghanistan in the Super 8 matches. Um, but at the same time, Indians are also flying high on confidence. So they have won the three matches in the group league, and especially the way they bounced back against Pakistan. Obviously, they to be defending successfully 118 runs. That takes a lot of credit to the bowlers. All the bowlers have contributed so far in the uh, group league matches. Be it Jasprit Bumrah, who has been outstanding in that game against Pakistan. Mohammad Siraj has done well. Arshdeep Singh in the game against Sri Lanka, 4 wickets for 9 runs. The spinners have also been firing, especially the likes of Akshar Patel. Shivam Dube bowled that one over in the game against Sri Lanka. So they have all the bases covered. Obviously, it would have been interesting at the match we played against Canada. Then perhaps we might see Kuldeep Yadav coming to action, but then that was not the case. Hopefully, if he does if he does gets a chance, obviously we know what a bowler he has been. He has a positive
Yeah.
mindset. He's always willing to take. He is one who can rely upon as far as picking wickets is concerned. So everything to look forward to as far as the Indian team is concerned.
Everything to look forward to, like Devashish has mentioned. The Afghanistan team is really strong. Single team is looking good as well. I was seeing Rashid Khan's interview the other day, and he mentioned that the loss against Australia at the 50 over World Cup really upset him when Glenn Maxwell took the game away from the Afghanis when they were in that game to win it. So obviously the Afghanistan team knows that once again they're in the situation where they can possibly push ahead, reach the semi-finals, and maybe cause some serious upsets. But it seems like this team wants to be that team that this team wants to win. So I feel the Indians will really have to be aware for this team to cause a serious upset. We talked about the Indian team. Obviously, Devashish mentioned that a lot of players are in good form. Arshdeep Singh, Bumrah is in good form. Of course, you got Surya Kumar Yadav scoring some runs as well. You got Shivam Dubey getting into the act in the last game as well. So obviously, good sense for Indian cricket. And of course, Kuldeep Yadav. I've met a lot of fans in the last 15 days. Everybody wants to see Kuldeep Yadav in action. So Devashish, maybe with those slower wickets with the ball might turn. You're right. We might see Kuldeep Yadav.
Yeah, because in New York we saw the conditions were overly favorable for seamers, the fast bowlers. But when we travel to West Indies, the wickets in the Caribbean, we all know is slow and batting friendly. So Kuldeep Yadav might come handy there in the conditions. But then talking about the batting, let us that if deep down to the batting is concerned, obviously Rohit Sharma scored that brilliant 50 in the first game against Thailand. Yes, they did not contribute that much in the next couple of matches, but then obviously Rishabh Pant has been the revelation batting at number three, and it was a masterstroke on the part of the team management to present it Rishabh Pant ahead of Yashasvi Jaiswal and the Sanju Samson, and he has done justice to the faith that the team has imposed on him. And especially with the first couple of games, he did well. He did reasonably well. So, far.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
once again, another batter who has done well is Akshar Patel. Let's not forget
yeah.
he has also made useful contributions with both the bat and ball. Shubham Dubey once again he did not fire in the first couple of matches, but then in the game against USA, he's scored an important 28 runs.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong, and he staged that important partnership, crucial partnership with Surya Kumar Yadav. Surya Kumar Yadav is another guy who scored that brilliant 50. India were in some sort of spot, some sort of bother in the game against USA, but then he bailed the team out. So a lot to look forward to. Yes, obviously, and the one batter who the entire millions of Indians will be looking forward to is Virat Kohli, and we know what a great player he has been. He has proved it across the world, across the format. So, and as rightly said by Team India batting coach Vikram Rathod, there's nothing to be worried about, nothing to be concerned. Why should we be concerned about
Nothing
Virat
to
Kohli?
worry about. Yes.
Obviously, he is in the best frame of mind. He has been batting well in the nets, and obviously he had a great IPL. Uh, and so everything to look forward to as far as Virat is concerned.
And Devashish, I don't know if you've noticed, but somehow it seems like this Indian team is not putting too much pressure on themselves this World Cup. You've attended the practice sessions and they're playing football, having a good time, laughing. Even today, Rohit Sharma was seen laughing. Does it seem like this team is not taking so much pressure on themselves?
See, obviously, there is not much opportunity to play football. It was only today because it was raining. It was not. It was raining. The match did not start, and so they were having a fun game. So it's a small kind of a huddle, and they were having a fun game. But these are moments actually. If you if you watch it closely, the team looked a lot more relaxed.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. The team looked a lot more relaxed. Everyone is supporting each other, and there's a bit of a camaraderie. The best example is Hardik Pandya and Rohit Sharma.
Yes.
These two did not share the best of moment in the IPL, but come the T20 World Cup, we have seen each and every match, and the icing on the and the picture of the World Cup had to be and see there for Team India
That's a
with
great
Ravi Shastri, with Virat Kohli, and these are the players before the match today. See the Afghanistan, see the Canadian captain with the Indian players. Rishabh Pant actually signed autograph with the fans. So you could actually feel for the fans who have made it a point to travel all the way to Florida to watch the match, but unfortunately the game could not be started. It didn't rain. we keep reminding our viewers that it didn't rain a single bit in Florida, but despite that, the match could not be started. And ICC's and it has got and it is a bad advertisement for ICC.
It is. It is.
The matches could have easily happened here in Florida had there been an arrangement of the ground to be fully covered, but that was not the case. So unfortunately, the three matches have already been washed away, and we might see another match getting washed away with Pakistan playing Ireland today. That is on Sunday.
Yes, it is indeed very sad. I was out and I've spoken to a lot of fans. So many of them had come from so many different places. So many of them all over the US had come to see this game. And, they were frustrated because you've taken a leave from your work. You have your own commitments. You don't make prior changes because you come and attend a cricket match. And unfortunately, when that does not happen, it really hurts you. These are some of the visuals that were taken, and this was the video that
Can we just hear what they are saying?
Raj,
on
you
the
can let's
measures
just play a
and
couple.
had made this happen. Given that what we had yesterday, there were ample amount of time they had to make it corrected, and we would have had at least, if not full 20, maybe a short game as well, right?
Yeah, the weather's it's not raining. It's beautiful. It's just cloudy, but still, on international standards, we definitely want this should have happened. At the very least, we could at least meet the players. They didn't like maybe one or two players just swing by. At least match is not there. People are all across the world traveling here just to see them. At least they could have come say hi. That would make us more happy.
Yeah, thanks for that, Raj.
Another game's been washed out. As a fan, how are you feeling?
Kind of a little bit disappointed because it was not expected as it is. The match supposed to be. The ground is dry, but I don't think it's not as wet as everybody thinks. People kind of make it as a big thing. It's wet, but
Thank you,
now
Raj.
it's under the qualifier, so nobody gives a next opportunity. So we are happy to be here, looking
from different states. We came from Georgia. We are here for three matches. Yesterday it was cancelled. Today, big game India versus Canada. We were expecting Kohli to play well today, but unfortunately it got cancelled. I'm sure ICCI should take measures, look at all these things before they schedule these matches.
Yes,
I know
think
they are
Raj,
refunding
that-
the tickets,
that's
but
good enough. I think
time and
the idea is out.
paying the
They
family
keep, you know,
takes to travel here
keep into a lot.
to come here.
And we all
The kids
very
are
upset.
very excited. You could see a lot of
I spoke to 50 of them. Yeah,
They
yeah.
have done a tremendous job.
Thank you.
Obviously, staying out and taking reactions from the fans. That is what the teamwork is. Obviously, I've been sharing the updates from inside the ground. What you are doing, you are taking a tour. Obviously, taking a lot of effort to get this reaction from the fans. But then, obviously, yes, it is a touch disappointment for the fans. But the good news is that the local organizers have announced in the public address system that they would be funded a portion of the money they spent on buying the tickets. So that is something you see. After all, this game thrives. It is because of the fans.
Yeah.
So you should always be caring about the fans. Yes, and think about the fans. It is the fans who fill in numbers in the stands and make the game that it is. So, but at the end of the day, and obviously it was a nice gesture when we saw Rahul Dravid throwing tennis balls into the stands, and so that is a bit of a great gesture from the part of the team management. Yes, and then and after the team, but the biggest moment for the Canadian. But the biggest moment for the Canadians was to see Virat Kohli visiting their dressing room, and obviously it was a great moment. Virat sharing that dressing room with the Canadian players, having a word with them, and this is the kind of inspiration you need. And who better than a source of inspiration than Virat? Obviously, he has been such a great player for the country, for India, and so and most of these Canadians are Indian players, so then they look up to Virat, obviously, and it was a great gesture on the part of the Indian team.
Yes, absolutely, Devashish. And just my final question here. I think, leave aside cricket, leave aside the fans. Tell me, how excited are you to be in the Caribbean? Tell our viewers.
So we need to say, obviously, see, New York, we did enjoy our stay here in New York. We went in USA, I would say. Yes, New York was a bit of what to say. There were a lot of criticism with the wicket, with the outfield. But having said that, we saw a full house. during the game between India and Pakistan. Another game that was near full out was the India versus USA game. Uh, it wasn't the best of venue, and obviously we all know that that was an exit arrangement. But then the wicket came in for a lot of criticism. Obviously, on the ICC did admitted that they would be trying to get their wickets better, but that wasn't the case because we saw most of the games were low scoring ones in New York Lake. Then when we came to Florida, where obviously we had high hopes of seeing some great matches, but that was not to be because of the simple reason that the ground, that a few areas in the outfield were sloppy because of the rains, because of the there were forecast of showers. But all in all, great experience, memorable experience, having covered youth cricket in USA for the first time and that too a T20 World Cup. But everything to look forward to in the Caribbean because we all know they have a rich tradition, rich history, venues like Kensington Oval, Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, or Providence Stadium in Guyana. These are all great venues. Yeah, these are traditional venues where you will get to see more and more fans. Even the local fans will be coming in numbers to support the cause. We were told that there is a carnival happening in Barbados. So you might be lucky to get in and to do a colorful piece when it comes to attending the carnival and see that. We also visited the Inter Miami
We did.
Stadium.
Yeah, we did.
It
I
was a
think
great
that's going to come out later in the day. So make sure that you see that video. Devashish and me had a great time out there. Just surreal vibes. I think both of us were extremely happy. But we don't want to give away too much because I think that video is very special and I think you should see that video to get a better understanding. Yep. Now make sure you don't give away too much though. The video is the main point over here.
Yeah, it was a surreal experience, obviously, and it is so close to the Central Broward Park Stadium, the venue of the cricket matches. So, and you would have missed something had you
You'd have
not
missed something,
visited the
right.
stadium. Means obviously the gates were closed. No one was allowed inside. But the overall experience going around the stadium, it was a brilliant experience.
Yes.
And we all know that Copa is also starting in a few days' time. So a lot of excitement and the Copa matches will be happening in Miami. So Argentina plays one of the group league matches against Chile at the MetLife Stadium in New York. So everything already we have been seeing the live from Rahul, Rohan, who are all football fanatics.
Good
And
job,
they have
guys.
been good job,
Amazing,
guys.
amazing.
They have been doing an amazing job covering the Euro, obviously. But then with Lionel Messi, we already will see, will see Ronaldo in action. And
Thank you, Hindri. Hindri, I'm right.
Himadri,
Himadri.
Himadri, what did we say? Great coverage. How's the weather in Caribbean? Caribbean, nothing to worry much, nothing to worry about the Caribbean because few of the grounds have the best of drainage. Some grounds like Kensington Oval, Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, they have brilliant drainage facility there, and there won't be much rains. We did not see
No.
much rains hampering the game. Obviously, there was
Yeah.
one the England game, I think. I think
Hopefully, it
so.
should not be an issue.
Hopefully it should
Yeah.
not be an issue, and obviously we could actually enjoy the vibes there in the stands with the if you go to Trinidad, you will see the Trini Posse in the Trini Posse stands filled up with the steel bands. Obviously there is carnival time. The West Indies Cricket Board has taken a lot of initiative to make this T20 World Cup a grand success. There will be a lot of activities. There are a lot of activities.
lot of
Trust me.
activities and
Yeah, and West Indies is a place where Carnival is a
Yeah.
big festival. So there are two festivals happening in the Caribbean right now. One is a cricket festival with the T20 World Cup, and one is the real Carnival. So
we're going to attend both of these obviously and have a good time.
absolutely, we are looking forward. And I understand it will be your first trip to the Caribbean. So you will actually enjoy the vibe there covering cricket in the Caribbean. With great history, great past. Some of the greatest cricketers in world cricket are produced from the Caribbean. So it's Sir Vivian Richards, Sir Gary Stokes, Brian Lara, you name it. It's Michael Holding, Gordon Bennett, Desmond Haynes, Malcolm Marshall. And so it's a great place to cover cricket.
It's going to be a great place to cover cricket, and I cannot wait. Devashish, I think we're leaving tomorrow morning, so all the updates now you'll be seeing it through the Caribbean. So make sure you stay tuned to that. So we hope you enjoyed this live. So we spoke in great depth, and of course now it's time to head over to the Caribbean and have some cricketing action over there. A lot of fun. The carnival and cricket. Cricket will be the main focus, obviously, and then when we get our time, we can go enjoy the carnival.
The most disappointing thing is that we did not have a single drop of rain throughout the day. As we are speaking now, it's what
How sad is that?
how disappointing is it? How
There
disappointing.
should have been a game today. 100%.
There wasn't any rain throughout the day, but still we did not have a match today.
Yes.
On that note, on that
It's
disappointing
time to
note,
look ahead.
yes,
the Caribbean.
it's obviously everything to look forward to in
Yes.
the Caribbean leg. Hope you enjoyed our coverage in the US leg. Yes, we tried our level best, both me and Nishan. Hopefully, we'll bring out some great contents when we travel to the Caribbean.
Yes, guys. So make sure that you stay tuned to that sports. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you now all in the Caribbean. So a lot of exciting action coming away. So stay tuned. Thank you. This is Ishan and Devashri signing off.